Hello everyone. Today I'll be walking you through how to create a CMS in Framer. So Framer CMS is a content management system and it's a built-in database system that allows users to create and manage dynamic content without needing external integrations. So a CMS basically helps you organize collections of content, e.g. blog pages, product items, and maybe team member pages. So for example, in the website that I'm developing over here, it's for an internet company and it also offers other products. So if you were to scroll down, we can see the other products that the company offers. So over here we have Wi-Fi installation, system installation, web and app development, among others. So what a CMS will enable us to do is create content for these product items over here. And I had already done that, and maybe you can go into looking on to the left side panel. We can see we have the normal page, the home page, this one over here, and down that we have the product page. So basically this is a CMS page that I created, and maybe if, let's say you need to add another page, you can add another page and you can add a new CMS page. So when you add a CMS page, it picks items that you have already created in the CMS here. Yes, so maybe you can go and click on CMS. Okay, so this is the CMS. So the CMS basically has, on the left side panel we have the collections, on the right side we have the items, and in the items you have the input fields. So the input fields are the dynamic content. The input fields is basically the dynamic content that changes within the specific item that you have chosen. So for example, for the product items that we have, okay, so on the left side, I hope you can remember the layout of our let's go back and see the layout, or rather the design of what we are designing over here. So here we have the various items. You have you can call this the first product, the internet installation, the second product is system installation, and so forth. Back to the CMS. I named this the product page, you can name it whatever. And so we have the various product items. You have the system installation, the Wi-Fi installation, and in it, like for example, if you were to click this, you can see the various input fields. So CMS, the Framer CMS calls these input fields. So you have the hero title, there's a slug, this like a link to the page, hero image. So this is how my layout will look like. It will have a hero image, a content image, title, subheading, subheadings, contents. Yes. So but don't let this overwhelm me yet. We'll look into how it looks and how we shall integrate it. So basically it's the layout for the CMS. So let's go back. So I want a scenario whereby if I were to click this, it takes me to a page, and in this page shall have it shall display and talk more about the product. Yeah, so it will be sort of a blog page and an introduction to the product, and it will be, yeah, basically it's an introduction and talks about more, and it's basically an introduction and it talks more about the product. Yeah, and the structure for the first product page will be used for each for every other product item that we have over here. Yeah, so let's go into, so I had already created a CMS page. So I had already created a CMS page over here, the product page, and let's click on it. So this is basically the layout that I shall have for the product page. I pulled in the nav bar. Let's go into layers. We are in the product pages, desktop. I have the nav bar. I pulled that from the previous design from the home page, and this just a layout for how I'll create my design. So over here I'll have the title. So if it's internet installation, this shall read internet installation. We shall have the breadcrumb to the page. page title here, and here we shall have the contents. We shall have something here, maybe like a location or a call to action button. Over here, down here, we shall have the main content. This will probably stretch out even further than this. Here we shall have an image, and down here we shall have the footer. So obviously this content will be longer than this. It will be as short as this, obviously. So yes, this is basically the layout for the page. And maybe you can move on and design this layout. So back to the CMS, maybe you can look into the CMS and see what I created. So for example, in the system installation, we shall have a hero title, a hero image, a content image, the breadcrumb, the subheading, another subheading, so forth and so forth. So let's go back to the page and make the design. So over here, I can start by, oh sorry, this will be the image, or maybe you can start to show you how the CMS comes in handy. So here, let's click on this and fill it with an image. Choose image. Actually, no. So at the image, you shall click here, set a variable. So okay, you see when you set a variable, it's, since you're already in the CMS page, it brings up what we had, the item, the fields that we had created. So the variable for this will be the hero image. No, not the hero image. It should be content image, if I'm not wrong. Content image 2. So then I think that's the one. Yeah, exactly. So that makes it easy. Then for this one, we shall create a variable for this, so that if we have another page or the other contents, we shall just click the next variable. So this the hero title content. What did I name it? Hero title. Let's see. Yes, styling solutions, exactly. Then here for the breadcrumb, we shall create content, set a variable, page breadcrumb, and that will be styling solutions. So it's basically taking shape by now. So over here, I shall add text. So this will be the hero title, but I'll just show you the layout, and so you can understand how this goes. Maybe you can call this content, and let's make that a bit larger. This is just for illustration purposes. I realize I won't make the whole video here. Content, and then you can the content shall make it, you shall set a variable. The variable will be set to I just say content title styling solutions, and we have the formatting over here. You can format it as you want. That's it. So if you are to select another item, the hero image is supposed to change that, I believe. So we need to set a variable for that, for the background image over here. So let's look for it. Background image, stack image, it is. So we shall set a variable for this image, set variable, and call this the hero image. Yes, and it changes to the relevant image based on what you had input in the CMS. So this basically, the CMS basically makes the design much easier, and it helps you manage the content much easily. So over here, I'll populate it with I'll make the design, maybe design a call to action button, etc. Over here, I'll make a sort of a blog page, and I'll be replicating the same designs, the same thing that I was doing over here. If I want to create a title, I'll go to the right side panel and make a variable for it, and select the relevant variable for what I have made in the CMS. And over on top of here, we can see the various items that we have created. So let's see if we are to select a point of sales, the maybe system installation, it changes. If you are to select graphic design, it changes. So this, it makes it very 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 easy. You can also see the content changes, so it changes based on the variables that we created. Yeah, and I just think that's it for now. Thank you.